I was the person who all the time was literally avoiding the choices when I need to choose something particular. And sometimes it's been in that level and it was like scaring me. For example, if I'll play some game where you have choice to play different type of characters and it's like five of them. I'll start number three, play a couple minutes, then I'll go back, choose another, and it's been everywhere. When I was choosing my career, closing, everything was so hard for me. Making choices, I was always avoiding. Like, let somebody else choose for me. I will ask somebody's opinion. I will gather more information regarding certain stuff. But it was so long, and I think I solved it only last year when I go deep and I see what's going on. What is the deal of making choices once? And another important point, in one period of my life, I loved to read other people's autobiography. I have passion about that because I saw those people, they reach something real in the life. They've been just like at me, like a normal and super successful person, but they reach something and it's sparking me. And I read a lot of books of most of the successful people, and they inspired me. And that's what I saw in their behavior. They make choices easier than me. They kind of naturally come up with some choice, like no force. Like they wasn't even choosing. I felt like they have so big sense of what is going on and what they supposed to do. So they naturally take some path, take some opinion. And of course, because of those natural superpower, it lead them to success. So I was diving deep. What was the cause? Why I felt I'm unsuccessful? Because I can't make a choice. I mean, I done some choices, but because those choices came up with such a huge resistance, it felt like it's already a bad choice. And then I start feeling the connection. Those people, like real successful people, who it seems like made choices easily, naturally, with no pressure, feeling, knowing. Look at the heroes of our favorite movies. They act like they absolutely confident what they are doing. And that's true. Now we will go to connection. And I found that choices themselves doesn't matter. You hear me? There doesn't matter what exactly you will choose. Matter is your approach. So why is that happen that me and you looks like have some like difficulties to make a certain choice when we have options? Because our vision of ourself, yourself, myself, is kinda not exactly what we wanna looks like. And we are in the path of growth, let's say, because I believe we all in the path of growth in certain ways. But the idea is because some choices, you have a lot of them, you are scary to choose certain because your conscious, your whatever you call, kind of protecting you from coincidences. So most of the time, you really feel what is the right to do. Like in this day, you feel like, hey, if I'm done this, that's a good thing. I'll succeed. But why those choices so hard to do? You are sabotaging yourself. You have dissonance between you right now and those who are choosing, and you scare the coincidences. So nice approach first is to ask, I have some choice. I gotta choose. What is that? And I feel those nervous, those stress around the choice. And right now, it's a good idea to make the question, what is the coincidences I'm scared about within this choice? What is the path will open up if I'll do that, what I'm trying to avoid? By questioning the right question to yourself, because there's only one superhero in the room, you. By questioning the correct, right questions, you can go deeper and see why. For example, why my choices was so hard, because I have a big resistance in my life between what I have got and what I wanna be. Like, I felt my life supposed to be way bigger, and it's why every choice should bring me there, but it's not. And that is my resistance. That is my self-sabotage. I kind of felt that this choice maybe not fit, and I sabotage it. So I change it. And I knew in a life also I have a 100% sure that sometimes in certain point when I made the confident choice, not the confident, even like easy choice, that's a path opened up. And another like next approach is to choice itself. If you are feeling resistance, which it's workable, if you work on your approach, who you are, the choices will come more natural. Like, you consciously will see what is right to do. But till it's still dark, you need to understand. First, let the easiest practice, stick with wherever you choose. The most difficult for me was to choose something and lost another path. I felt like, oh, if I lead this way, I'm done. Like, so I lost the other opportunity. So if I'll play the warrior, what about the archer? Like, what if the archer is more fun? So that's an illusion created in there. By making choice, I still keep my mind there. Hey, maybe the archer also cool, and I choose the warrior, which is not that good. So I make a mistake. So you are even sabotaging your own choices. That's how I was. That's why I was keep changing my mind. And by changing your mind, you're creating way more tension, way more resistance. And that's leading into, what is happening, more illusions. But I've been lucky to find out some really nice practice. Practice of looking into the every choice, like what you supposed to made, like in the future. You gotta do something. Try to accept rejection of this choice. Like, for example, we are right now planning, like we're thinking about moving from Europe to Asia. And that's a big move. Scary move. A lot of things need to be done to go there, and it's it's difficult. So how to make it easier? Because it's a lot of questions. Should we make that choice? Are we ready to go there? So the easy practice is I'm accepting. So I reject that we have to go there. So that's idea right now that we might go to Asia. That's nice thing to do. So in our circumstances. But right now today, I let go those idea. So I reject that we had to move there, and now opened up a lot of interesting things, like thoughts. Should we go, like, how much the wanting if we understanding that we will never go there. So you would let go the choice itself to feel beyond the choice, like, or something also like makes you anxious about anything in future. Reject that. For example, I'm posting a video, so I absolutely accept that it's not going to become viral. I even reject this video should be viral. And same time, I know, you see, we're going to the present moment. I know as a fact that I do my best right now to producing the best value I could. I don't have edits, I don't have scripts, I talked from my heart. So I do the best I can right now. And it's the only one important thing. And in this way, you can have fun with your choices, with your activity. So I can see that as like fixing the present moment. Everything around you trying to get you out of present moment by make you worry. those choices come. Should I eat this or that? And the huge problem overall is the choices themselves. So you try to reduce the amount of choices you done during a day as much as possible. I start from clothing, so I have like 4 shorts like this and some pants, and that's it. I no worry about that. And I have two pair of shoes. That's this practice is from really wise people, that those intuition, those inner conscious helping you all the way have like a limited amount of energy within a day. And you gotta train yourself to approach for this energy carefully. Don't wasting that. You know what I mean? So let's say you can make 50, I think like 50 very wise and conscious choices within the day. So make sure you don't spend those energy to something stupid. That's how I was trying. Which video to watch, what song to listen. So reduce amount of those. You have like a battery. I call it like willpower battery. And don't waste it to the not important thing. That will make your choices stronger. Because you know that some of them easier than other. So be careful what disturb you, what use your energy, and don't bring your energy to the places where it's sucking you, like a future or illusion. And in this case, you will really see how you gather all this energy in here and now. So even watching the video like this, try to focus. What the person tried, like, you are taking my insights for free, just from my heart, and try to just listen. Try not to think what you're going to do next. Try not to see next video, and just be here. Don't make a choice when it's possible. Sometimes we just don't make them. And everything going to be just perfect. And I will keep sharing in this channel every my insight I have regarding numerous topics what I want to cover. I will share all my experience within my journey of real self-finding, and I found it. I know for sure, 100%, I found myself, and it was always there. I would just need to look more carefully. What I cannot do, I cannot hear you directly. Your words, how you resonate, what you are using to speak, because that's super important. The words which is rolling in your head are creating reality you're living in. Because the same item for you and for me have a different meaning, but the words you are using create those meaning. So for most serious job, I gotta hear you and see where you're losing energy. I'm certified life transformation coach, so like I can help you deeply if you want. So otherwise, I have tons of video all the way helping. So if you need some more inner job, find my contact in the description, and I'm always ready and happy to talk. Thank you for watching this video. Have a wonderful life and a great day.